Welcome to sixth grade language. This is lesson 164. Pages 256 and 257 are what we are looking at today. So we are going to be making diagramming conjunctions that are joined conjunctions. So conjunction is a word used to connect words or groups of words. Most conjunctions are one word, right? And, but, or, nor, for, or yet. All right. So those are your coordinating conjunctions. But there are also coordinating conjunctions that go in pairs. That's what we're going to be looking at today. Okay. So let's take a look at some coordinating conjunctions, some sentences. So 2 words. I like grits and eggs. I know that I'm not alone in this opinion, but I actually don't care for grits. But that is okay if you like them. But I grew up out here and I like oatmeal, but I don't really like grits. So that's okay. But I do like eggs. And if you like what grits, you are more than welcome to like them. So, but the next sentence, he read it in a newspaper or in a magazine. A conjunction connecting 2 phrases, in a newspaper and in a magazine. Those are 2 prepositional phrases being connected by or. Jose answered the phone, but the caller had already hung up. This is 2 sentences that are connected by a conjunction. All right, so then we have our conjunctions that go in pairs, and they're called correlative conjunctions. Neither Logan nor Tyler caught any fish. Correlative conjunctions can join 2 words. They can also join phrases too, but the most common is that it's used at the beginning of a sentence to join the 2 subjects. All right, so here is one way to diagram. You see this on your page, the diagram of that sentence. So they're diagrammed just like any other conjunction, all right? So if we have this up here, we have Logan is our subject. Neither, ... nor. Okay? And Tyler. Notice that if this word was capitalized, I capitalized it, especially the first word of the sentence. Neither was the first word. So I make sure to capitalize that one. Logan and Tyler are also capitalized because they are both names. And then our verb there is caught. Caught is an action verb. So fish goes on after the straight line. And any describes fish. How many fish? Any fish. Okay? Neither Logan nor Tyler caught any fish. All right, and this would be how you diagram it for your coordinating conjunction. So they go on the same line. They just put 3 dots. It's called an ellipses. Those 3 dots together are called an ellipses, just to show that there's words in between or a word in between, but it continues. It's one thing, but you have that to show that it continues. If it is between 2 sentences, the same thing. Here, let me just give, I'm not gonna write out a whole thing, but like if you have your sentence up here and your sentence down here, Remember, we go verb to verb. We just make it longer. We write either or. Okay, so you just make your line a little bit longer to accommodate for the bigger, for 2 words on the line and longer words, instead of just making it a short amount for and or but. All right, so in Think A, we are going to underline the conjunction, being sure to underline both parts of the correlative conjunction. So make sure to watch out for either or, neither nor, both and, not only but also, okay? So that all of that needs to be underlined if you do have that in your sentence. So underline your conjunctions, and then on the line before each sentence write W if the conjunction joins words, write P if it joins phrases, like prepositional phrases, write S if it joins sentences, okay? So let's take a look at number 1. We'll do this one together. Many people like chicken and dumplings. Where's your conjunction? And, very good, all right. What is it joining together? Chicken and dumplings, right? So are those 2 words, 2 phrases, or 2 sentences? 2 words, okay? So W goes in the line. So that one was very simple. So you're going to be doing this section and making sure that you find all of your conjunction and that you write W, S, or P in the blank. For write B, it says on notebook paper, write sentences using conjunctions as directed, okay? So it says to use and to join 2 proper adjectives that modify the subject. Okay, proper adjectives are what? They are specific persons, place, things, or ideas. They are always capitalized. So think like a nationality, like American or Chinese or Canadian or something. You can use something like that, or let's see, a proper adjective could also be there's one in 9, Olympic runner. So just if you can think of a better one, or you can use nationalities and just try to join them by and, or do join them by and, I'm sorry, don't try. And then make sure that it modifies the subject and it's not just somewhere else in the sentence. Number 2 says use but to join 2 parts of a compound sentence. So that's just 2 sentences combined with but, and you have several examples on this page, these 2 pages. Number 3 says to use both and to join 2 nouns as the subject, okay? And then use and to join 2 adverbs to modify the verb, okay? So try, or you're gonna work on that. And then for homework for this section, after you've done that, you're going to do the go back and on notebook paper diagram sentences 2, 3, 6, and 8 from Think A. Okay, so almost all of the even numbered, but not quite. So 3 isn't even. 2, 3, 6, and 8 of those. So, but you have that on there. And then in remember, see, you're above each word in dark print, write S for subject, OP for object for preposition, DO for direct object, IO for indirect object, PN for predicate nominative, and or DA for direct address, okay? So there's not very many of those. You're just filling that in as what job it's doing in the sentence. So, and the other thing, I know that you're probably working very hard on this, but make sure that you finish up your book report because it is due tomorrow. So make sure that you get that completed. Now, if you still have a little bit left, then you can work on it in class tomorrow. And so I'm just hoping to have those turned in to me when your parents bring the papers. So hopefully you've been doing your schooling as early as you can, especially on a Friday, so that you can come in sometime between, so your parents can come in sometime between 1 and 3 and turn all of that in. So, but you can, if that is not, if for some reason you don't get it turned in with the papers and you, well, I've had one emailed to me, so you could type it up and have it emailed it to me. That would work fine. So that would, I'm okay with having you send it through email if you need to do it that way, so that I can get it and grade it. So, but I just need it by Friday. Anyway, so sorry. So the homework, do these 2 pages. Homework is go back and remember C and make sure to finish your book report for me for Friday. Okay. All right. We'll see you in the next lesson.